Dear listener, welcome back to the 111 Tips for Learning a Language. This is episode 92. Today, we are diving into a debate, not as a fight, but as a focused workout for your brain, voice, and vocabulary. Why debate supercharges language learning? Here is the science in plain words. You speak to think. Debate forces push input. You must choose between precise words, build longer sentences, and repair mistakes on the fly. This is exactly what the output hypothesis describes. Speaking under communicative pressure reveals gaps, and this drives learning. You learn through interaction. Real-time challenge response exchanges create negotiation of meaning. You clarify, paraphrase, counter, which the interaction hypothesis links to faster language development. You also remember more when you must retrieve and explain. Forming claims, reasons, and rebuttals is retrieval practice and elaborative processing, and these are two of the most robust ways to strengthen memory traces. A little adrenaline helps with your fluency. Mild, manageable arousal can sharpen focus and delivery. Think of it as a friendly nudge. With structure and support, debate keeps you alert without overwhelming you. You will also master discourse skills, not just words. Debate rehearses signposting, linking, hedging, and stance taking. This is exactly the academic talk that advanced speakers need for exams, work, and public life. What debate improves is vocabulary, domain-specific terms, rhetorical verbs, argue, contend, concede, and power phrases, for example, on balance, by contrast. It also improves grammar, where you learn complex sentences, conditionals, concession clauses, and relative clauses. Debate also improves your fluency and prosody, where your pacing, emphasis, and intonation for persuasion will improve. Debate naturally improves your listening, where you extract your opponent's claim, you reason, for example, then target your rebuttals. Debates strengthens your confidence. You think on your feet, you stay calm, and you finish your point. How can you practice debates either solo, online, or with a teacher? You can practice alone, and yes, it does work. 1 minute stance sprints. Pick a prompt, for example, should school ban mobile phones? Speak for 60 seconds, for, and then switch 30 seconds against, and then a 30-second conclusion. Record it. Claim, reason, evidence cards. Make flashcards. The claim on the front, the reason and concrete example on the back. Shuffle and practice aloud. Rebuttal mirror. Transcribe 2 sentences from an editorial or video. Write a tight rebuttal using a template. While X raises Y, this overlooks Z because speak it twice. Slow for clarity, then fast for flow. Signposting drill. Read a paragraph you wrote and insert clear markers. First, furthermore, however, on balance, record again and compare. You can also practice your debate online, on debate mapping forums or platforms. Post a short civil argument and respond to counterpoint within 24 hours. Keep answers under 120 words to train concision. You can also shadow and switch. Write a short debate clip. Shadow one speaker for 30 seconds, then pause and deliver the opposite stance for 30 seconds. Lastly, you can have a weekly prompt challenge. Join a study buddy. Swap a prompt on Monday. Each records a 2-minute position and a 1-minute rebuttal by Wednesday. Give each other bullet feedback by Friday. Lastly, you can also practice your debate with a teacher. You can use tight, predictable rounds so the stress stays productive. You can have your opening statement, claim, and give your reasons, cross questions, rebuttals, and your closing. Ask for feedback in 4 buckets: clarity, structure, evidence, language, which is accuracy and range. Repeat the same motion a week later. You'll hear your improvement. Useful power phrases you can use today. Linking words. First, foremost, in practical terms. For instance, hedging, polite precision. It appears that the data suggests on current evidence. Rebuttal. This rests on the assumption that, however, this overlooks the trade-off is weighing impacts short-term versus long-term. On balance, net effect. Conceding, then pivoting. While it's true that X, it does not follow that Y. Dear listener, a debate is a gym for language. You live with words, balance with logic, and breathe through nerves and walk out stronger. If you like a safe, structured place to practice live sparring, short speeches, and persuasive delivery, I'll love to coach you in my debate and presentation classes here. Bring your topics or borrow mine. We'll defend, rebut, and grow, one round at a time. Until the next time, I wish you steady pacing, brave arguments, and inspired learning. Namaste.